Hello class. So here's our lesson on arithmetic series. So we're going to start very similar to what we did yesterday. Let's first figure out how we're going from each term. So, are we just adding 1 going from here to here? So that's called an arithmetic. That's the first thing. Series is now we're trying to find the sum of the terms. So let's see, are we trying to add these all up? So the long way, wouldn't that be just adding 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 6? Yep. And that would be 21. So there's our answer to number 1. Now, there is an easier way. So if you kind of notice that the trick is, the first term is 1, isn't the last term going to be 6? The second term is 2, the next last term is 5. This is 3, this is 4. Well, look at 1 plus 6 is 7. 2 plus 5 is 7. 3 times 4 is 7. Well, aren't we doing 7 3 times? So, couldn't we find the same answer of 21 by doing 7 times 3? So you kind of see maybe a way that we can possibly get a formula for this? So we will think about that a little later on. Let's just do the next two. First term's 2, so we're adding 2 each time. Okay, so next one's 10, this one's 12. If we add them all together, let's do it the quick way, like the way I just said. This is 2, the last term would be 12, so that would be 14 altogether. 4 and 10, that's 14. 6 and 8, that's 14. Well, okay, don't I have 14 3 times? Well, that makes 42. So look at that. We just got the answer by not even plugging it in a calculator. And the last one, 5, 11, 17, blank, blank. Okay, so we know we're adding 6, so that's 23, 29. Now, we can find the sum of that. So I'm going to let you guys find the sum of that one. Okay, so this one's a little trickier because we don't have an even amount. So look at 5 is our last one going to be 29. So 5 and 29, does that make 34? 11 and 23, that also makes 34. So don't we have 34 only twice? And then we have an extra 17? So if we do 34 twice, does it make 68? And we have an extra 17. Which wouldn't that make 85? So our final answer would be 85. We have pretty much the same vocab for this equation. D is still what you're adding and subtracting. A sub 1 is your first term. I should have wrote A sub n on there. I forgot about that one. A sub n is still your last term. And S sub n is the sum of all the terms. And n still stands for how many terms you have altogether. So, you remember on this first question, didn't we kind of say that we did 1, right here, 1 plus 6, we got 7, 2 plus 5, we got 7, and 3 plus 4, we got 7, so didn't we do 7 times 3? Well, aren't there 6 terms altogether? So, 7, isn't that your first term plus your last term? And don't you get the times by 3 by doing how many terms you have, which is 6, and we have 6 terms altogether. And if we divide that by 2, so look at this. Our formula, our sum, isn't n how many terms we have, and then don't we divide it by 2, and then multiply that by the first term plus last term, which gets the sum of those. There we go. Now we have a nice arithmetic series formula. Now there's another mess up. Did not write that right. Arithmetic series. Series is the key word for sum, correct? Sequence is for A sub n. It's finding the missing term. So here's your homework for tonight. Page 155, numbers 2 through 20 all.